What was that? We did it. Yes, I was it. Can start.
Good morning. I would first like to apologize for being late. As the Job Sikhala Solidarity Movement, we are here today to address on the issue of the 24th Freedom Day. I'm called Comforting Wiengo Simpofu. I'm the Youth Solidarity Movement Vice President. With me here, I'm with Darrington U. Chikwena, the Youth Solidarity Movement President. Then we have Gerald Tavenga, who is one of our communications person. So I'll give this stage to Mr. Chikwena.
Greetings, members of the press. As you have heard, I'm the president of the Job Sikhala Solidarity Youth Movement. I'm here to announce the day which is going to mark the revival of our freedom, the day which is going to mark the revival of our justice in Zimbabwe, 24 January. As you know, 24 January is the day where we are going to witness the ruling of Job Sikhala, and to us, the youth, to us, the upcoming generation, we actually know and we are very cognizant that 24 January is our 1980, because it is the day which is going to mark our freedom in this nation. So I'm going to present this press statement called Freedom Day, 23 January 2024. The Job Sikhala Solidarity Movement urges all pro-democracy campaigners to attend court on 24 January 2024, beginning at 11:15 hours in Court 18, Harare Rotten Courts. 24 January is Freedom Day, not only for Job Sikhala, but for the generality of Zimbabwe citizens who are suffering the brunt of brutal subjugation. We call upon all citizens of Zimbabwe to wear black on this day, mourning the death of democracy. We also emphasize that citizens should maintain peace and unity in the face of injustice and extreme provocation from the regime in Harare. Our position remains: Job Sikhala is innocent and he must be released. Sikhala was unjustly incarcerated on 14 June 2022 for providing legal representation to the family of Mo Blessing Ali. The late Mo Blessing, a member of the Triple C opposition party, was murdered in cold blood by an alleged member of the ruling party, ZANU-PF. She was killed for her political beliefs. Sikhala boldly demanded justice for Ali. For that, he has spent 1 year, 7 months, and 8 days in pre-trial detention. This is a clear case of persecution through prosecution. Job Sikhala has, however, remained unshaken by the shameless persecution. He has demonstrated unmatched resolve and an undying passion to fight for a better Zimbabwe. Sikhala has inspired millions of Zimbabwe through regular episodes, shrewdly penned from the dungeons of Chikurubi maximum prison. Citizens have been wondering, had Job Sikhala been free, would he have remained silent in the face of rigging 23 August election? Would he have remained silent when Tafumane Masai was brutally murdered in Mavuku? So citizens, Sikhala is a symbol of resistance against the authoritarianism. This makes him a thorn in the side of the regime. On 24 January at 14:30 hours, the magistrate will pronounce a ruling on the case of incitement to commit public violence that is alleged to have been committed by Sikhala while fighting for justice of Mo Blessing. We are hopeful that Sikhala will be exonerated and will be reunited with his family. Sikhala's freedom will mark a new era in the history of Zimbabwe. The movement will launch a protracted struggle to push back against the authoritarianism on Freedom Day. It is now clear that the stronger the ruling party, the more intolerant it becomes. The weaker the opposition, the stronger the despotism. The dictatorship in Harare has to be confronted by a united front of all citizens so that Zimbabwe can be transformed into a democracy. The persecution of Job Sikhala has given birth to more scholars like us here. The Solidarity Movement is home to many who are now inspired by Sikhala's values of service and sacrifice. These millions are ready to push for the realization of the liberation promise of freedom, justice, and equality. The Solidarity Movement views the Zimbabwean state as a perfect neo-colonial state run by incompetent greed elites sustaining the legacy of colonialism, of stripping Zimbabwe of her wealth while subjugating the masses of our people. The plunder has to be stopped and the people have to be freed. The movement has no appetite to form any other political party as alleged by doomsayers. The movement is a left vanguard of the people with no interest to assume state power, but to force those in power to govern fairly in the interest of the working people. So our agenda is to push, is to advocate, is to foster for the release of Job Sikhala and for the maintenance and the promotion of justice and freedom in Zimbabwe. We thank the Christian community for declaring 10 days of praying and fasting towards the release of Job Sikhala, as God is the redeemer of those who are in the shackles of bondage. We salute the solidarity from local progressive individuals, organizations, and movements. We are humbled by the unwavering solidarity from the diaspora community, international organizations, and friendly states who have relentlessly exerted diplomatic pressure on Harare. We don't also forget to compliment the students who have also exhibited their strong solidarity to Job Sikhala's incarceration. Freedom is here. Tomorrow, a new page will be opened. The masses of our people will no longer suffer in silence. We will organize and fight back using constitutional and peaceful means. So the ruling of Job Sikhala should be fair, and this is what we are craving for. And that judgment should be well appointed and well suited with the constitutional appreciation. Free Job Sikhala, free Zimbabwe. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Any questions?
I think we can take 3, then we answer, then we can move like that. Okay, I think there is a hand there. One, there is another hand. Second one will be displayed. Okay, whilst you are still thinking, I think you can.
I'm not thinking, I was waiting for your okay, thank you very much. So, given this press conference that you have been today, I would like to find out, do you really think that these measures or these interventions that you are making are going to bring positive results in your struggle?
We are people of hope. Hope is what we have, and hope doesn't disappoint us.
Okay. My question would be, given the fact that you have mentioned that if Sikhala was there when the events of August 31
happened and post those events, you would not have remained silent. Do you think that the current leader of the opposition has not done enough in terms of exerting pressure on the government in ensuring that some of the concerns you raised actually addressed by the government?
Okay, thank you very much for a very good question. I think if you go back to 2019, you could see that there was a united front of brave people. It was not only about Sikhala, but we are saying if Sikhala was there, maybe we would have pushed on another front, then the opposition leader would also push on another front. It is a united cause. It's not a cause for one person to say the leader of opposition, Nelson Chamisa, is not doing this, or the leader of another opposition, Douglas Gonzora, is not doing this. But we are saying we need a united front of all progressive citizens, and for that we want Job Sikhala to be out so that he will also help in the fight for justice.
How true is it that the Job Sikhala solidarity movement has printed t-shirts for a night vigil?
Can you come again?
How far true is it that the Job Sikhala solidarity movement has printed t-shirts for a night vigil?
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, t-shirts are there, but they are not for a night vigil. We have been having 10 days of prayer. So I think people mistaken that prayers to be a vigil. We are not doing a vigil. We are just wearing them to remind citizens that we also have a family man who is in prison, who needs to be out. That's why we have printed t-shirts written Free Job Sikhala.
Should the outcome find Job Sikhala guilty, what is the next step for the Free Sikhala movement?
Okay, so for the movement, we'll go to the citizens to ask what action should we take. We are not a movement that does not abide by law. So we will see other legal and constitutional actions that we can take after this ruling. So we are just hopeful that he will come out and we'll celebrate with him and we'll go back home.
Well, if the citizens say that we should go to the streets and protest, given the fact that this government does not have an appetite for people that go to the streets, or the police does not actually approve protests, what is the next step for your movement, since you said a constitutional movement?
As we have said, we are the people who lead with the citizens, putting the citizens at the center. So we are going to dance according to the rhythms of the citizens after we have consulted them. They are the ones who are going to give us a go-ahead on what step we are going to take concerning any ruling which is going to come out tomorrow.
I see that there are young boys. Who are you? Who is the principal? What's your agenda? Identify yourself. Where are you coming from? Who are you?
As I have said, I am Darlington Chibena. I am the Solidarity Youth Movement President. And our agenda is to push, advocate, and foster for the release of Job Sikhala and the promotion of justice and freedom in Zimbabwe. That is our agenda.
Who is your principal?
That is our principle.
I think we can take the last one.
Oh, I
Yes,
just
yes.
wanted to find out how big your movement is in terms of numbers.
All people in Zimbabwe who believe in justice, all who believe in freedom, that is how big we are. Or everyone who believes in justice is part of us. Last question.
Okay, so are you from electro cells or is just
It's just a question.
Chief,